Good evening, Mayor, council members. I'm here tonight to speak in opposition to the middle housing LUCA. As you know, Planning Commission heard substantial feedback from neighborhood leaders across Bellevue. Most of that feedback carried one simple, consistent message. We understand the state's mandating increased density, but that doesn't mean Bellevue should go beyond those mandates. Unfortunately, the proposal before you tonight does just that. I want to echo the concerns raised by those neighborhood leaders. While I do appreciate that Planning Commission wisely rejected some of the more extreme elements that appeared in earlier drafts, the final recommendation is still excessive. One of the primary justifications for this expanded density is Bellevue's 35,000 unit housing growth target. Truth is, we can meet that target within our designated growth corridors, almost. Areas with vastly better transit access and accordingly vastly better climate outcomes. There is no need to impose additional disproportionate density on our single-family neighborhoods. If anything, further densifying the growth corridors makes more sense. Now, I'm not going to list all of the excesses of this proposal, but I will highlight a few. 1110 requires that we allow up to 6 units by right within a quarter mile of major transit stops. This LUCA expands that to half a mile. Please don't see that as a doubling. I don't know if any one of you remembers high school geometry. I know it's a fun topic. Pi r squared, our good friend, doubling the radius quadruples the effective area. That's a pretty big increase. Additionally, the law allows jurisdictions to include attached ADUs in density computations. In this LUCA, they don't count at all. 33 to 50% more density on lots affected by that. This expanded density will strain infrastructure in areas that were never designed for it, on top of a transportation system already under pressure. The Transportation Department's own TFP identifies numerous intersections projected to fail due to growth in incoming years, and the city does not yet have a plan or funding associated with that plan to address them. Additional unnecessary traffic on neighborhood streets under these conditions is, I think, irresponsible. Now, let me point out, these unnecessary policy changes didn't have to wait for this state mandate. If the city had wanted to implement them, council had the authority to do so at any time in past years. Leveraging the urgency of state mandates to advance unnecessary density, I think, risks undermining public trust. So in conclusion, I urge you to separate the legal compliance with state mandates from any broader push to increase density and take that up at a later time. Thank you.